Hello everyone, I'm Sunny Potato and welcome back to another episode of The First Hour. We're taking a look at Drake Hollow today. I apologize now if my voice sounds a little odd, it is a little under the weather right now. Starting off with storyline, our character starts off with what looks like a tough time in their life, when all of a sudden they're approached by a crow. The crow leads them to another world where you're asked to save this new world by restoring the strength of the drakes. There is a evil going on and you find notes here and there giving you kind of an inside peek as to what was going on before you got there. This is really all we get out of a storyline. With this in mind, it does get a rating of 3 out of 4 stars right now. While it's not stellar and I'm not too interested in it, it is there and it is still plausible, and because it's only the first hour, I'm interested to see if there's going to be a little bit more to the storyline as you get further into the game. Next is gameplay. Drake Hollow uses a mouse and keyboard for PC, so I am going to break this down into a pros and cons just to keep things a little bit more organized. Pros. You can customize your character, which I thought was really cool. There are also a handful of different game mode options. There is no fall damage in at least the classic mode. I haven't tried the other modes yet, but in the classic mode there is none. The objectives are very clear and very achievable. There is a large map with really cool and dark and scary kind of vibe to it. The drakes are super cute. There's a good variety of monsters with different attack moves. Your enemies, as well as your own, health bars are very obvious and very clear. For the cons, the inventory cap feels a little too small. The controls for switching item slots 1, 2, and 3 can get a little confusing. I accidentally used up some of my items when I really didn't mean to. Even though you may clear an island, the monsters can still spawn there. I'm not a huge fan of the weapons deteriorating, but there is definitely a large selection of them if yours is destroyed. Keeping up with your drake's demands is a little tiresome. You can't go too far from the camp in case they need more food, water, or beds. There is definitely no way to automate anything within the first hour. While this list is a little small, the cons are definitely outweighed by the pros. For this, gameplay gets a rating of 4 out of 5 stars. Moving on to graphics. Drake Hollow has a couple different animation styles, the first one being more of a comic book with the introduction of your character. The game itself is a stylized graphics art type with a similar feel as Fortnite. The vibe is that of an apocalyptic, abandoned town that is being drowned in a water-type fog, being pulled down by tentacle-like vines. Your character, the drakes, and the monsters are all well done as well. The drakes, while similar, do have their own unique features to differentiate between them. The monsters are all very different and give a glimpse at their attack moves based on their physical features. Graphics get a rating of 5 out of 5. I found this was really well done and nothing really to dock points on. Fourth is sound. The whole game gives off a more creepy ambient tone, which is very appropriate. The attacks have their own tones as well. And the drakes each have their own sounds too. Other than this, you can hear your person running around, collecting items, and the hum of the wind. Sound gets a rating of 4 out of 5 stars. While I did like what's there wasn't really anything to write home about either. Last is the replay value. Drake Hollow is the type of game that you will continue to play for a few hours longer at least. It's a survival, crafting, and farming type of game, and the resource grinding can be a bit tedious. Regardless, it's a really fun game, and I have no issue returning to it. If you're interested in more of a slower, grinding, and strategic kind of game, with a little bit of a storyline, this is definitely one for you. Drake Hollow can be found on Xbox Game Pass and Steam for $30 or $24 with the Game Pass membership. Well, this is where we're going to conclude here. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate those that have helped me achieve the 100 subscriber goal so far. You are the absolute best. Please let me know if you have any other games that you would like me to review in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you also have a very wonderful day. I will catch you in the next one.